So I played this game with my little brother, and I meant to stream it, but I wanted to record it to my computer so I could make sure my computer is not very good at streaming at full speed, high resolution. So I wanted to get it as high resolution as possible and just upload it. But for some reason the sound didn't record. For some reason the program I was using, it chose a different sound recorder, so there's no mic. So hopefully this one is actually getting sound from the game. No, you could hear me. I heard myself in the mic. I tested it. Anyways. I guess we can't continue. Even though I played it before, I can pretend I never played it before, right?
Hello, I am Spooky.
Turning slow.
And this is my home.
How do you?
Can
FPS
you,
isn't
humble
bad.
player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Is that frame rate that it's going so slow? Laggy, kinda. Up with the video. Hope it's not always like that. Does that mean bad guys will move really slow? The frame rate's bad, the bad guys move half as slow. If it's half of 60, half as fast. Something's gonna jump out at me at some point. I know this game has some spooky jump scares. So nervous. You just kind of walk through rooms, right? And it's not that scary. I should turn down my volume. We also have to look around the room because there's like notes that tell the story. This is like, oh, I can run. I forgot I can run. But you have stamina. Scary things that jump out at me. Why is it always scary? Jump scares work. Meaning that, yeah. Go through really fast because I was at room like 500 before. But you just start running through rooms, you don't really look around. Look around in these rooms and hope you find a note, but every 50 rooms it changes. Generally like creepy vibe though, and stuff. I gotta think of stuff to talk about so I don't think about something jumping out and scaring me. I think you can generate all the way when you get to a new room, so you can just like run all the way across and go in. And then you have full stamina again. That's rad. Yeah, I wanna stream this with my brother. I feel like in these rooms you should just like turn the corner and jet. Yeah, what this game does is suspense. It, like you're like waiting for the next jump scare. You're walking around and you're like, film it. I thought that was the door. Oh gosh, can we use it these games? It's so silly. Okay, 35. I have to get through. I was at 500. I played for like hours with my brother. It's a shame that I could just show the gameplay with, like, without any talking, but I feel like Jesus. That's the point. That shouldn't scare me. It's so cute. Crazy. I'm gonna throw another one at me, just to like throw me off of the timing of when it happens. It doesn't matter what. First, this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I am being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. Is this me talking, or is this me finding the notes that someone who came before me left? One of the things I'm trying to figure out about this game. Are those notes that I've written? The insights into your character? I feel like someone left them before me. I mean, that's what would make the most sense. Why would you? I didn't scare you. You didn't scare me. I'm scared you guys anymore. Go in this place. I'm not going this place. You get 50 rooms. Go in here. Save. Cat. I know something is following me, but I feel like I am prancing through the same rooms over and over. Hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. I think whoever came before left these notes as breadcrumbs. Which I am not doing. It's silly, why would you gotta go to the bottom and then game over. Yeah. Ink, not quite quenching my thirst. Tastes terrible, stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. All you care about? Romance? No romance here. Pain. Jump scares. It is intense, man. Game is intense. It's like, imagine what could be after me. What was the first survival horror game? Was it? Ow! Back here waiting for me. The first survival horror game was probably Silent Hill. Damn it. Okay. Guess again, game. Damn it, I didn't even have time to guess. What's wrong with you? Get off my back. Okay, so first survival horror game wasn't Silent Hill. It was like, and Doom came before that. I don't know if being able to shoot things counts. What about Clock Tower? Yeah. Yeah, can you look at this? Spouting, splashing, soaking, enters, ingest, invoking, kneeling never stops the choking. Going. Good. Sticky. That off. Ah, it's chasing me. Oh god. Look, I don't like this. What if I go the wrong way? I'm a dead man. Remember the time I went the wrong way? But I have to look forward to. You're right, fucking. Okay, go fast. Shit, he's flying at me. He uses the ground. I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go the way that we're fast. Yes. Yeah, wall painting. I heard. Fuck out. Yeah, me. Coming down to the darkness. I have to escape fast as I can. Coming for me. Still behind me? Scary. No. What if I gain distance on it by going faster and I'm just like... It just random... Which fucking... That happens too still. That's scary. That's scarier than the monster. It's dark. Easy anyway. I don't see any more goo. We'll just then. Constantly today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I woke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I'm not sure what brand or year for it. There is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. Oh. Metal. Is that coming for me? I don't know what metal wine. Something like I don't know when it's metal. Mind control. Is it MK Ultra? Mind. Poison. You tell me, viewer. Oh shit. Oh, it's another note. I don't think that was wine. It's true. It wasn't. It was metal. You. What did it do to you? Oh boy. That's terrifying. Racing animal. here. Like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. Dog, cat dog, cat dog. Doss, cat doss. Right, cat doss. What am I looking at here? Boss side. Total fatalities 4. Method heart attack. Docile. You can't kill him. Cardboard cutout figure that springs out from the walls proved not very effective against healthy subjects. Well, that's the guy who's trying to kill me right now. Physical tearing method? Does that mean it's gonna tear me apart physically? Mostly semi-solid base specter that frequently changes matter states. Proved very effective against weaker or slower subjects. 137 fatalities. It's just scary. It's not gonna active in testing. Total fatalities 43. Method infectious bites. This test specimen being developed at GL Labs should prove useful when released. Trials have shown it is adequately effective to average subjects. It's like a spider. Spiders, oh yes, spider. Fatalities 85, method consumption eats me. A 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. Tests have yet to reveal origins, but all relevant information has been placed in the testing chamber. Proved effective, but not greatly more than previous specimens. Victor found outside the church of a small town. Subjects were lost after contact with the specimen. Current method of killing is unknown. Proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. What did I kill again? Level 4. 5. Stressful. Ooh, I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of my previous notes, so that means I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking me. So go back this way. Can't. This is my last note. I'm gonna die having never found my escape, but really that's not true. This place was like my escape. My escape from everything else. Yeah, my death is kind of romantic. Romantic, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a house? Hi. Hi, freaky painting. Hi, freaky carpet. Just a rug. I didn't look at you. Scare me. Basically. Almost to room 100. I remember the name of the game that, based off of, but it's like SCU, like Containment Unit. Containment Breach, is that what it's called? Some acronym, containment. I think there's one. Like specimens? What the f- talk to me?
I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello?
Hi.
Yes, hi, hello.
How's it going?
Hello?
Hi. Who are you talking to? Right here.
Hello?
Hi. Can I jump on this thing? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. What do I gotta do here?
Hello?
Alright, you're talking in circles. Give me one more chance. Say something other than hello.
Yes, hi, hello.
That's effectively just saying hello. I'm not fooled. I'm leaving.
Hello?
Oh. A little pep in your step with coffee. The skeleton. That'll give me the strength to go on. Oh god. This game's scary. Okay, I just need to go. Safe place. I think it's safe down. If we just like keep going down, like the dark bowels of the earth, it's probably eventually gonna be safe. So I should just keep moving. Isn't that how like every survival horror game is? I've only the ones I've played are like Outlast and Penumbra. Silent Hill and stuff, but like the walking simulator ones. Hold on. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Happen now. Yeah, I played Outlast and with these creepy walking simulator games, and it's like you just kind of on rails. You know, there's only one direction you can go. Okay, and as I was saying, you like can only go one direction, and the further in you go, the closer you are to like, it just gets worse and worse as you go on. It's more and more horrible. It's like you're, and I often think, I'm like, can't you just go another way? Like in Outlast, like the guy who's chasing you is like always ends up popping out somewhere wherever you go. Like he knows his way around better than you, I guess. You just go back. Maybe that's the horror part. There's a really good horror story about I don't know if it's really good, but the idea is effective. These people these kids like go into a storm tunnel, and they keep walking in for a long time with no, it's coming, damn it. So they go into the storm tunnel and they keep walking and walking, and it just keeps going. At one point after like walking for a long time, like I don't know, like they notice that the ceiling is slowly sloping downward, direction that they're going, so they're starting to have to like dip their heads, and this is like really slow and gradual, and enough so that like if you're looking ahead down the tunnel, you can't really see how much it's sloping off ahead of you. You can only see it by the passage of time. Perceive it. I started getting to the point where like they were having to like hunch their shoulders and bend forward and bend their heads down to keep from like, and they are being weirded out and they're like, yeah, let's head back. It's creepy. Head back down the tunnel. So they start going the other way and they're like walking for a while and like the feeling doesn't seem getting higher, and after they walk for a while they notice it starts getting lower. And that happens. No, that doesn't happen. Oh, what? This is even more SCP-containment. What? Lock. Lock. Monsters in here. Monsters is in. Blah 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 blah. Project 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Eric laughed and flew in the ceiling, like all those like corporate bosses do in the movies. Laugh when you need more money. Hard though. Here we get me in the door. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around his container is shattered and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Ah! There you go, let's go. I'm scared, I don't know if you can tell me fucking... Why? Why? Not that guy. Get. Come out of these holes in the ceiling? The holes are just a sign. Anyways, in the story, they keep going forward and lower. They're going back the way they came, and the ceiling it starts getting lower after a while. They're like, wait, is this the way we came? Did we get turned around? I don't know. Let's go back the other way. Maybe turn somewhere that we. They start going back the other way, and the tunnel's just one way, there's no turns, and it's still getting lower. Back the other direction. The way they go, it's getting lower, and they're like, well, what the fuck is happening? Like, what? Gotta be a way out. We should just keep going one way. Can't keep getting smaller forever, and if it's too small to go through, just go back. Start heading back, and they're like, they're determined in their minds that like there has to be a way out of this, like situation. And eventually they're starting to crawl and they... crawling, they're like, we have to come back. Look a note. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would and hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. Definitely gotta refer to so a little premature. They get stuck. They crawl, and they're like, go back. Puzzle. Okay, yeah, they go back and they're like crawling and it's getting tighter on the sides too. It's getting smaller and smaller and eventually they're like, wait, I can't go forward anymore. We have to go back. We have to turn around. And one of them sort of with like panic creeping into his way is like, I can't turn around. That's sort of a story sort of the note there. Primarily evokes the feeling of claustrophobia, of like, well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. Hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters. It seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. I wonder if the plot will actually be interesting or just like... I mean, interesting like it's a... this game. Yeah, that sort of primal claustrophobic fear of like going deeper and deeper and things just keep getting worse and worse. And can't get out of it. I think that having a game where there's only one way you can go. Right here. Is it? Doing it on my first try. Yeah, I did. That was psychic. Motherfuckers. How did I know? Powers. Gotta record it on YouTube, my psychic powers. Government doesn't put me away. Oh. Powerful. I think the effectiveness of the specimens is also somehow related to the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I remember what the antagonist will look like. I feel like a cute cat is gonna eat me. Yeah. Our pointless exposition guy, like, I mean, how do you even know? Give you the idea that's related to the souls of the people. Can see like 10 good souls and 100 bad souls. So 150 souls or whatever. Actually, we're on room 150. Speaking of 150. I ate some blue cheese today. And I ate some blue cheese. It's been sitting in the fridge for a while. It's a blue cheese dip. It's blue cheese and roasted pecan. Yeah, and it's kind of almost like a sauce. It's like not really like just straight up blue cheese. It's like a blue cheese sauce. It's kind of gross. So. And it had this like skin on top. Like the top of it had dried. I couldn't tell. Blue cheese smells funky. It looks funky. It's already moldy. I'm smelling it. I'm like, I don't know. Mold. So I don't know. Hello. I just realized that I never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means the story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while at least. I don't know if that was just like, the cheese kind of like curdling, or maybe just somehow drying up, but it was like sealed on top, so kind of makes me feel like maybe it's mold. And I mean, I figure if it's like a different kind of mold than the original mold, I probably live in that environment. It's gotta be tougher. Go next. Say anything about the effectiveness of the effective to average subjects? No. I don't think that's talking about their quality of their souls. It's just fast enough or whatever. Because the other one it says like it's effective against slow subjects. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Go in all these rooms. What the heck? Oh, it's scary. Anyways, blue cheese. In on it. Fuck. See what I'm saying, mothers? I don't think I should go with it. I think that's the cat from Madoka Magica, which is kind of a scary thing. Matsuri never came to class today. I hope she made it home. What happens if I... Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Ugh, that's creepy. Can't finish my stuff. Could it really be true if the fairy tales about the ghost that eats children who sneak in after class was just to keep us from obeying, but Matsuri's... Ghosts don't give a shit about class. Class. Principal ghost. Ooh, it's alive! It's Good luck! I like this format of me starting to tell a story and then some scary shit happens and then I have to run away from it. Then you are kept in suspense in lieu of the story as well as the game. And there, my friends, is the genius of my work. I don't like that she's following me. Sometimes I think these walls are just gonna get thin. I mean, follow. I got caught in the corner. That's bad. Always gonna get skinnier and skinnier, and then I'm gonna get stuck just like in that story. Really, it's gonna get scarier and scarier as I go. Kind of scarier now. Scarier in different ways as I go. She's still following me. Okay, blue cheese story. Suspense. I ate the blue cheese. Took the skin off and I ate it. Good, like smelled like blue cheese. But I'm afraid that I ate it. Fills me with intestinal fear. I will sleep tonight. I will wonder, will I die before I wake? If I do, he gets all my stuff. Shit just got real. These sort of thoughts that you have when you're in an evil, haunted place of cardboard cutouts. Scare ya. Scared. Y'all scaredified. You know, I have a webcam now. I can show my face. I have my face up in the corner. Can't see streamer. I've been waiting for this to go up on YouTube to really just start doing it. Maybe I'll be the first cool guy on YouTube. Except like all the fucking YouTubers that already in games. It's too late for me. Too late. I do have a pretty face though, I think. People will like looking at my... They will flock to me. What the hell? I mean, what they'll say is, Day 2, food supply depleted, water supply 30%, mental health deteriorating, leaving notes behind to help. Others in micro have been. I think you're a real person. I think you're part of the tropes. Yeah. The blood pumping. I'm writing differently. You already started leaving notes. I don't know. Please just give me false hope. I wonder what the effects of eating moldy blue cheese are. I actually have this skin of the blue cheese like sitting on my plate over there. I could eat it. It could be... Day 3. Hallucinations are manifesting at increasing intervals. The cause is probably sleep deprivation or gas that is being pumped into the rooms. I've not yet been injured, so I don't think the cause is a brain injury or blood clot. Day 3. Start writing like that, are you a different person? I don't know if these are hallucinations. They might be real cardboard cutout monster things. Room 200. Wonder how far I'll play. I should probably PAX. And find me at PAX if you are going. Maybe I should make some videos on my PAX. PAX. You can find me. Oh, I found the video game. I'm so happy. Mrs. Spook. Yay, it's Pac-Man. There we are, all ghosts. They kill you. That crazy bitch. I thought you were funny and cute. All the spook, Miss Spook. Start. Forward, I go fast. No. How far did I get? That's it? Oh. It's into my name? Oh yeah, that's my name. Boom! I'm not gonna erase this. Yeah. What? Spooky. Fuck you, man. Trick me. Good. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know why I'm talking like this. So, I will be at PAX. There is a part of PAX called Indie Games on Demand. Story games. I want to publish one, but I haven't yet. Like Silent Hill and series. Go to Indie Games on Demand. I will be working there. We'll be running indie RPGs. The darkness is slowly consuming us now. I don't think our rituals will appease it much longer. How are we supposed to know this would happen? If you had played Silent Hill, known. Ugh, my back is sore. So Silent Hill. You are so. It's not really our fault. We just do what Mother has told us to do in this sort of stuff. Mother! Kind of a sore throat. Hope I don't bring anything to PAX. Get sick of PAX. Mother's not pleased with us, but how are we supposed to know that the girl wasn't pure? Yeah, the con sucks. Partying and not. Hello? Frozen carbonate? Board lug. Go Silent Hill. Before. Locked, right? I have a feeling. It's a creepy room, man. Where the fuck am I? Okay. This is fun. I don't like that at all. Can I see him coming? creepy outside. Okay, so PAX Indie Games on Demand, we run indie story games, or indie role-playing games. I call them story games because franchise, no, because they're, you know, RPGs, but where the focus is on telling a story and, you know, developing the relationships between characters and the characters themselves. Plot instead of you know, being about combat. You can see the difference in the mechanics, because the mechanics are designed to try to help with the storytelling part of the game, and not so much with the combat. Or, I mean, we have rules for combat, but it's, you know, but it's used to like sort of speed the combat along and just sort of find out what happens. So it depends on the game. Some games you roll dice, and some games you don't. Some games it's sort of, you figure out what happens between players. I mean, one of the most popular games is Fiasco. That's because, you know, Will Wheaton endorsed it, and it was on tabletop. Also, Jason Morningstar, who made Fiasco, is a really good game designer who a lot of design work into his games. Graphic design work too. Just recently put out a game called Night Witches, which is an apocalypse world hack about female fighter pilots during World War II. And he's kind of got this hallmark of his games where he does a lot of research, though Fiasco's not like that. Anyways, Fiasco, it's like hardly any combat mechanics. I mean, there's no combat mechanics, there's hardly any mechanics at all as far as like affecting the game. There's this thing you do when you start the game, and it's really kind of genius, because what you do is you, instead of doing character creation, you figure out the relationships between your character and other characters. Base your character off of those relationships. But the relationships often kind of say like who you are, like it'll be something like parent, child. Day 4, I'm starting to lose track of time. The battery on my phone became very low, so I delegated to save it in case I find battery. I like what's saving the game. Yeah, in Fiasco, the real mechanics are, so yeah, you like make your relationships, and you have these lists that you roll dice on in a way where it's like not completely random, but a little random, and then you get a choice. 5, I can't remember why did I come here. Was there ever a purpose? I believe death is steadily approaching me now. The hallucinations can hurt me. I'm out of provisions, and I'm having sudden violent heart palpitations. Killed by one of the wall specimens. Those ones aren't even that bad, but you could have a heart attack. I guess in that game, after you, so you pick, you roll dice, and then the numbers on the dice are the numbers of things that you can pick from. So whenever you pick one, you take one of the dice numbers. You have this random pool of numbers to draw from and picking things. That's cool because it like really does make it easier to pick, but you still have a choice. And everyone gets relationships, and relationships are things like father and son, or parent and child, or like manager and worker, or like dishwasher, like maybe it's more of like a relationship thing, like abuser and dependent or something. Oh, that's probably a little intense for the game usually, but it could be something like that. There's all these different playsets, so like the sort of oracle you use to generate your relationships, these dice charts basically.
So, you made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
Like slow, and you like slowly move through the roof. That's weird. Okay. Pumpkin. And it'd be like a jack. Futz around. I think I'm gonna get to room 300 and then quit, cause in Fiasco, there's that. If you actually want to talk to me.
Hi.
No, it's not. Go away. Hi to somebody else.
Yes, hi. Hello.
I always talk to that. Fiasco. Keep saying this. Combat, like so after you create your relationships, you just sort of like take turns framing scenes, which is like this sort of basic story game thing a lot of games do, where you it's sort of like the establishing shot of a movie scene. You like say where you are and who's there, and you give a location and a cast of characters, and maybe like some just like lines of description to like set the stage too. Maybe you talk about some other senses besides sight, like what does it sound like there, what does it smell like. I mean that's not necessary, but that's how you do it good. Establishing, you know, framing. Hey, day 7. I cannot tell the real from the unreal anymore. My limbs refuse to move the way I want them to. I feel like I'm wading in a deep river that is always flowing against my direction. Then I will lay down and let the river flow over me. I will let it guide me to its end. I know where I'm going anyway. This entire place is just a gyrating, screaming rock. The vastness of an infinite kingdom. Going to rest now. I'll be watching over you. Hell? Is that what it is? Is hell? The funny, cute game. I'm in room 259 and it's already talking about me going into hell and giving up and letting the darkness wash over me. It wants me to commit suicide. I was a kid playing this, what if I got sucked in like a gateway drug? Damn it. Dick? No, just kidding. You don't? I love this game, it's great. I want to be a game designer. I want to design video games. I already designed. Video games. I'll be running one of my games that I wrote recently called wait. Can I look at that? A break? I can keep going. I made this game called Hibernation Agents. It does have a conflict resolution system. So conflict resolution system is whether or not the game actually tells you what happens when you get in a conflict with another character. And a conflict generally conflict is generally a situation where one character is doing something to another character that she goes through walls. Bullshit. Okay, keep it with yeah, if like another character would try to stop you from doing something, like if you're like I punch you in the face, you know, like narrating something like that, you're kind of like taking over the authority of the other character, because you're saying how they react, or like that they're not able to react or whatever. I mean, so generally you can say what you do all the time, but you kind of like seek some sort of consent when you're doing something to someone else. But in telling a story in real time, you know, a lot of times you want to stay in character. So maybe you don't always, like one way to sort of softly ask for consent. By saying something like, kind of like, I punch you in the face, say like, I try to punch you in the face, what happens, you know, and they kind of maybe hand it to the person. So they can say like, yeah, my face gets smashed in, and I break my nose, and I fall over backwards, and I start crying, and they say like, being chased anymore. Spider. Horrible sound. So Fiasco doesn't really have conflict resolution, which is interesting. Have to work it out, and that's funny because a lot of times it doesn't come into play. And often, like what'll happen is like someone will say like, "I kill your character." It's like non-competitive and kind of fun watching your character fail. So, I mean, the first time my mom played Fiasco, her character snuck up on my character and stabbed them in the back. Killed them. But then, but it was a fantasy setting, so I was cool with it, because I was like, okay, I'll just come back as a ghost. I mean, like, the thing is, like, you still have to do scenes about your character, so like you were dead, or maybe even flashbacks, or I mean, whatever you want to do. You can have someone kill you, and then say you come back. You get what happens with your character. You get to frame those scenes. I mean, generally in story games, you kind of want to try to keep it from being silly, unless, well, it depends on the game. Like some games, it's fine to be silly. I mean, really the important thing is that, like, you and everybody you're playing with is on the same page, you know, about, like, whether you want to be silly or not. But I usually like playing, you know, more serious games, kind of telling serious stories that could be like, it could be like a really good movie or something. I don't know how to stop. Is it gonna save? I guess I just saved. I kind of want to go 50 more rooms, maybe just be at, well, that's more than halfway. 500. But right, ready to stop. The thing is, I'm wondering if there maybe that'll be a better stopping. Like Legend of Zelda. Oh, I've seen this creepypasta mask guy from Legend of Zelda. Just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river trying to save his possessions. Townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. I think I read the wrong one. Right. One day a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved his store and his gifts. But the town couldn't support his store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous, so one night some of the townspeople took all his puppets and threw them in the river. The guy from that creepypasta wore his mask. Just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Got the key. I was gonna turn around again. Wait for me. If I'm gonna go through one of these doors and he's gonna be right there. Ha ha ha. I'm evil. Though not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing. As more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. These puppets seemed almost to look like the missing children sometimes. Puppets. Gotta go through one of those doors and you can get there. It's gonna be this. Open it and suddenly he's gonna be right there. Right there, he's gonna be right there. Oh, those puppets. No! Oh my god, he's fucking sucks. Ah! Please don't kill me. No. No. It's so scary. Alright. Go find out how to do this. Stab me? You heard that? Oh no! Oh, God damn it. So scary. Okay. It's so scary, man. Ah, shit, he got me. No. I think he looked back at him and kill me. Oh man, you son of a bitch. Oh, the red was how much damage I did. First I thought I was like totally screwed. Did it stop? Not chasing me anymore? No. Go faster. Yeah, I'm running my game Hibernation Agents. It's a game about weird sci-fi sort of like, it's mostly based off the Prophet comics by Brandon Graham. Nothing to do with the old school, like, whatever, Jim comics. Superhero, I think. I don't know, I never read the originals, but I think the idea of it is that it makes it takes a very different direction, because it's like that character, and like he's cloned a bunch of times, and it's like way in the future, so like nothing is familiar anymore. And I want some way to generate weird content. I wonder if I could take something where like something normal and then twist it in this way. Right? How an alien society deals with travel. There's this other game where you like just take like any concept, like it could be like bird even, like pain or love or pumpkin. Password is pumpkin. Can I keep the password? Offline symbol shows up in the upper left. What if I type spooky? Spooky. Or no matter what. Yeah, the game's weird sci-fi and the distant future where, God, that one's... Yeah, that one come on a big plate, like a big square. What? I thought... What the... Stop, god damn it. We have to get to a save point. It's profit based. It's also like Aeon Flux or it's like sort of like space fantasy, so not to be hard science. It's actually better if it's weird, if really distanced from anything in reality, even like weird biological stuff too, like I don't know, maybe you put like another face on your shoulder so you can, that has like a super brain that like is like your that gives you orders when you're on missions or something crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to add a way to come up with weird stuff in the game. Like, got these cards that like give you prompts that kind of add thematic things in. But right now it's just like thematic. I want it to have like like some weird sci-fi things too that you can add in. I like the idea of like having some way to generate like weird things, or, like twisting things, concepts, or like that you take with something like travel, simple concept like that, and then this other game, what you do is you say, draw a card, and it's got one of 4 options. It's either twisted. It's either, but it's how society views the concept. But then you figure out what's about society. Downfall does this thing where you just have each person says a random word and then combine those to figure out what the society's all about. Huh, that could be cool. Travel, like paint, border. Stuff you fall in between cracks and I've seen bricks, like walls. What if like maybe mortar is like asphalt too, right? Not really mortar. But I mean, say you had paved roads, all painted. I mean, yeah, and then there's a detail for your story, you know, or for your world. It wouldn't have to be more complicated than that. A lot of times in story games, you say the obvious thing because it's better to just stall. You know, you want to like keep the story moving. Like it anymore. Blah. So you just want to like say something that makes sense, and a lot of times the thing that makes the most sense feels like it's too obvious, like it's gonna be boring. Sometimes that's like what makes it funny. I mean, it feels obvious. Not necessarily that it would be obvious to everyone else, it's just obvious to you. Or sometimes it feels like cliche, you know, or whatever. Too expected, or too over the top, or silly. Sometimes you want to stay away from silly. But, obvious this doesn't necessarily mean bad. I mean, sometimes people feel like, oh, I'm being boring, like... But a lot of times obvious means that it's actually the thing that makes the most sense. Okay, I'm gonna go 10 more rooms after this. I like the idea of a prompt. Have each person say a random word and then you figure out a thing to make that a tale about the world. Paint mortar streets. I'd be like, so you see these travel. What if you could like have some futuristic take on that though, like maybe there's a weird biological bent to it. So. like the third word is like from a list. Okay, so if I quit now, hopefully I can start from here. That was fun playing. I just need to get to bed. It's late. The sun's coming up. Watching if you watched. I don't know if you yet. But hopefully I can just put it on my YouTube channel. There you go. It's game over. Put up the next one.